Hello, awesome people. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at Edmond Nolcini's The Guardian of Mystery Island. And it's about 20 pages long. And this collection took me about 40 minutes for me to read it last night for the first time. And knock it out. It's a part of this collection that we've been doing a deep dive into. It's published, according to this, in 1898. It's in a collection called Evil Roots, Killer Tales of the Botanical Gothic that we've been doing a deep dive into. It's horror stories that have a plant-like feel that are attached to them. We've been doing a deep dive into this collection of horror stuff for you folks, and so I figured I would do the next story in this collection, which is this 20-page. Now, I've never heard of Edmond before, so this is my first story that I've ever read by Edmond. So let's take a look at what my review is, and then we'll give you some context of why we're doing a deep dive into this collection, which I'll link to you in the comments below. So as a reminder, I keep my reviews spoiler free, so this will not include spoilers in case you've never heard of it or you've never heard of it. I'll try to find it for you online and give you a second link in the comments below in addition to this collection on Amazon, where I picked it up. But in 1898, it could be out there. Many of the ones that are in this collection I noticed have, like the H.G. Wells one and the Arthur Conan Doyle one. But one of the ones, Louise H. Hooper, which is the reason why I bought this collection, is not out there. So anyway, so I'll take a look and see if I can find Edmonds out there for you folks, and the Guardian of Mystery Isle. So anyway, the core concept of this short story that you'll find out pretty quickly is that our main character is a sailor who is is talking with some folks. He hears a rumor about this mysterious island that is guarded by a nasty dog and a hound there, and so he should not set foot, but it has, according to rumor, gold. So he's going to set foot there anyway. So this is his quest to the island and what he finds on the island. So there you are. Go ahead. So that's sort of the core concept. No, I'm not a super fan of the dialogue in this. It's really hard to read. There's just way too much affectations taken by the writer, and that are way heavy dialect and such, and so it's really hard to follow all of the dialogue. So and that really is a stickler, especially since the first part before he adventures out to find the island is a lot of conversation, and so it's really hard to get started in this. So I'm only giving this a 6 out of 10. I'm sure that was fine for the people there at that time. Once you get through the dialogue and then just into him searching for and finding the island and descriptions thereof, then it's fine. But I did not. It took me a while to get engaged with the story for that reason. And actually, about 2 or 3 pages in, I was like, I can just skip this and go ahead and read the next story. But I didn't. I went ahead and finished it because I wanted to be a completionist. But yeah, it's only a 6. But it's hard to get into for that reason. So anyway, that is the Guardian of Mystery Island for you folks. My quick review of without spoilers. So if you want to talk about spoilers and what happens, hey, let's talk about it in the comments below. If you want to talk about the ending, what the twists in here, let's do it in the comments below. I'm happy to talk with you about it further. Anyway, so that's my review done. So the reason why we're doing a deep dive into this is I saw an episode by a PBS sub-channel called Monstrum, and Monstrum was pretty cool. It had a channel about evil plants and man-killing plants and where they come from. And I'll link you to that video in the comments below too. Anyway. So I saw, so they had some short stories that were listed, and the first one, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The American's Tale, I found online, and I read it. The next story, The Man-Eating Tree, was written by a person. I found it online, I read it, it's nice. The next one, Louise H. Hooper, couldn't find, so I bought this book in order to read it. And then while I had the book, I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and finish the book. So now I'm at page about 100 to 120. It's about 20 pages long. This is the second longest short story in this collection thus far, but it's not that long. Again, it doesn't even take me 45 minutes for me to knock it out for the first time last night. So there you go. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Have you read The Guardian of Mystery Island? If so, what did you think about it? I would be so happy to talk with you further about it in the comments below. Whatever your thoughts are, or if you agree or disagree with my 6 out of 10. If you like this video, why not hit that subscribe button? There's going to be a lot more of these to follow. And then finally, I want to thank you so much for taking some time out of your day and investing it in watching my video. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, or pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.